Yep.
We good in the
We all good to
hood.
start?
Voice is
I
clear.
am ready to begin.
I think I'm good.
What'd you say, Blaze?
Voice is clear.
Okay. All right.
And
So continuing on from the one shot. Last where we left off, you guys had finished the battle against the three ogres that were in your way, and now you guys are standing after having saved two of the three daughters of Omar,
We are
with
also.
one still left out there to find before the festivities turn for the worst.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know, the ogres tasted like moldy rat butt.
okay.
I believe you.
Interesting.
I would not recommend biting ogres.
Yeah, I agree.
Duly noted.
That's why I use a flail.
So, what would the group like to do now?
So, do we have any leads on the third daughter?
Wait, can we loot the two dead ogres?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys,
that's right. The third one ran away.
Yep.
yeah, you can inspect their corpses.
I would like to inspect the ogre that died over here.
Both of them anyway. On their persons, you get the sense that they were pretty much just big muscle goons, so they aren't carrying much on them. But they do have coin purses on them, and both of them carry a total of 5 silvers and also 30 copper.
Okay, well, Mori is going to help herself to one of the coin purses.
Okay.
So, what, 5 silver and 30 copper?
Yep.
Okay.
Gustav is pretty sure the one he helped kill doesn't have any family jewels left.
That was bad, and you should feel bad.
I don't.
Aside from that, you do see that one of them seemed to be carrying some. Well, you saw that both of them are still carrying items that look like they were using to blend in with these festivities for the Day of the Pig. Mostly gold ornate masks that look very porcine in nature.
Gustav takes a mask. Knowing it probably won't fit him, but you know.
And on the second ogre, you do see that he was carrying a picture that looks like it was drawn by somebody from memory, and it looks fairly accurate to the descriptions you were given by Omar of his three daughters.
Whoever drew this is a phenomenal artist.
I wonder if they're local. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. You're good. Keep going.
And just after you guys loot the bodies, you guys get news from Nefertiti via your mental link. You hear the rather passe sounding vulture says that, yeah, I think I might have some sort of link here for you guys.
Well, link me up, honey bunny. Or birdie.
Tell us the news, oh little birdie.
Nefertiti continues to say that there's been word going around along the mortals down below, something about a person named the Feaster. Says there he's holding a banquet soon for a lot of bigwigs in the town, and they're going to be serving, you know what, pig. Not just any pig. He's claiming to be in the middle of acquiring some sort of rare pig with blonde hair.
Oh no.
I thought we weren't supposed to eat the pig daughter.
We aren't.
But they can?
No.
No.
Oh. So go get pig daughter?
Yes.
Yes.
From the mental link between you guys and Omar, as well. Omar through Nefertiti speaks, says that the feaster. Yes, I've heard of his name amongst my connections. I think he mostly deals with a particular man in the most northern part of the more, well, shall we say, well-to-do district.
Hmm.
Just sounds like someone we gotta kill. No biggie.
Eh, maybe
Sounds
in a
like
bit.
fun.
More murder?
Yes. He
Strange.
may not fit the part.
This may be a strange question, but do you think the person who's responsible for the curses is someone who you know?
Omar just pauses for a second before answering. Uh, I'm trying to think, but when a man of my station comes into a sum of money, there's always those that look upon me unfairly. I cannot think of anyone that would stoop to such levels, though.
Well, I guess we're headed north.
Okay. So
Sorry.
this. Okay. So is that what the group wants to do right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Follow up north, yes.
Okay.
Northwards we
Uh,
go.
You guys are led by Nefertiti's instructions over to the northern districts, whereas as you did find out or can confirm, it seems to be a districts of various villas and mansions, all of which belonging to rather rich or rather upper class members of the society here. Many of them carrying even some fancy decorations as hanging gardens around their establishment as you're walking through. It's the most amount of greenery that you could see as far as you've been able to travel in this city.
Oh. Kosoff appreciates
And
improvements.
can we eat any of these?
Hmm, perhaps later.
Sorum turns to Mori and just says, I think we stick out like sore thumbs. They're all staring at us.
Let them stare. I'll gouge their eyes out.
Oh, goodness.
Is there anything around that oh, my words are not good. You said they're all staring at us like we stand out, right?
Yeah.
Is there like anything around that we could, I don't know, use to kind of blend in a little bit more?
Big masks.
Yeah, pig
Uh,
masks. Yeah, sure.
yeah, there are various festival stalls that are outside the district anyway, that can sell you guys festival masks that could help you fit in.
Gustav puts on the one he got from the ogre, and he doesn't care how ridiculous it looks.
Does
Okay.
that even fit
Yeah,
your face?
these were made by ogres, so they're vastly
Oversized.
dwarfing over your head.
So it's a Mardi Gras helmet. That's fine.
Somehow I don't think that helps you blend
Yeah,
in.
you're basically a very small, like big masked person right now running around.
I'll take it.
Okay, and what would the rest of the group like to do?
I think I'll try to um grab one of these masks that are around. Hopefully.
Yeah, they're practically giving them out for free for the festival, so yeah, you guys can just grab one.
Hopefully
If you
ones I
can't
can
fit
fit.
in,
Hopefully,
if you
hopefully
can't-
masks that
I'm
can
sorry.
fit different. Hopefully masks that can fit different faces, like muzzles and everything. For
Yeah, there's different. The city of Bastet is home to a various amount of races and folk. So yeah, there's like a bunch of different sizes and stylings and make of the masks.
nice.
If you want the fancier one though, those are the ones that they charge for.
Jessica's just gonna get the most ridiculous looking mask and just like kind of haphazardly slap it on his face and then just look extremely proud of himself.
Blaze is just gonna go for a very nondescript
Well,
one.
the silliest mask that they have available would be like a small little like pork nose one that just looks like it has like 2 little eyeballs attached to it.
Excellent.
Blaze is just gonna go for a nondescript one because anonymity is probably the best cover for this one.
Yeah, there's a particularly common one where it's just like an opera style pig mask. And what would Mori like to do?
Do we have to wear one of those?
You don't have to. I'm just asking, what would you like to do at this moment?
I
Again, this
refuse to wear one of those ridiculous things.
Gustav looks at Mori for wearing his ridiculous mask and ridiculous size on his ridiculous tiny body. He goes, "If you can't fit in, stand out in a good way."
my
Ah,
lady,
more
my lady
dignity.
has a certain degree of pride. I don't think you're going to convince her otherwise.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, now that you guys are dressed up, or at least most of you are dressed up in disguises, though, you're not being stared at as much, but your clothes do stand out, and Mori does still get a lot of like stares. A lot of them still confused about why basically what looks like a bunch of country bumpkins are doing in like the specific neighborhood, essentially.
Armor is chainmail armor is country bumpkin. It's not exactly cheap.
To them, it's cheap.
Oh,
Not even
Remember,
gold
these are the well-to-do people, so.
peasant.
But yeah, as you guys are like going through the neighborhood, you're like almost like awash in like privilege, right? You can just it's the kind of setting where you can just smell the privilege coming out of these people. A lot of them, as you're walking by, seem to try to avoid you while they're still, oinking away and making pig noises and enjoying the festivities in their own way. A lot of them having their house parties out on their patios, that kind of thing. And you hear Nefertiti's instructions ring through your head, and as he says that, unfortunately, I don't know anything more than the fact that the guy lives in this department, so that's gonna be up to you guys to find out.
We shall do
Maybe-
our best.
so you said the people are shying away from us. Is there anyone that looks like they might be willing to talk to us to like ask if someone saw a big ass ogre run through?
Yeah, there's plenty of people you could try and ask anyway.
Okay, so I guess Jess is just gonna walk up to the closest person and just as politely as he can ask if anyone saw a big ogre run through. I can't do voices right now, unfortunately.
You come up behind a rather stately looking woman. She's wearing like a big toga looking dress. She turns around with her like upper mask on a stick, and she sort of like she lets out a little squeak like she's got spooked at seeing your mask on your face, and she just says, "Oh goodness, gods, how may I help you?" And then she hears your questions to her, and she states back, I don't believe I've seen any ogres run through here, but sorry." She just kind of inches away from you.
Jess is just gonna enthusiastically wave and go, "Okay, thank you, bye."
Yeah, the rest of you can also attempt to talk around if you want.
Gustav looks for a good person to talk to just by eyeballing them. I'm gonna make it. Can I make an investigation check?
Sure.
Blaze is gonna do similar in terms of finding someone.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're unable to find much, Gustav. You seem to be pushing away a lot of people with how they're viewing you through being what is essentially a giant walking mask. So they're trying their best to stay away from you as much as possible.
That's fair. Recognition.
Would persuasion work since we're trying to talk to people?
Yeah. You can persuade or try and persuade somebody, but first, like, try and tell me who you're trying to talk to and what would you say.
Well, just looking in general around people for someone who might be more approachable, especially since I'm more blending in than some others in the group.
Yeah, you run into what looks like a rather rich politician. He's like you're definitely catching him on a day off. He's wearing like dad shorts and like his big like desert like robes overhead. And he looks to you and says, I don't know what it is you refer to, but if it is something strange such as a talking pig, as much as I hate to suggest it, you might want to check the Smiling Man's mansion.
Can you point us in the direction of it?
He chuckles a bit and says, "How could you miss it, my friend?" He points to down further west of the villas, and you see a big mansion that looks like it's stylized a little bit different from the others. It doesn't have any hanging gardens, but it certainly looks
Garish?
like it's garish, and it looks like it's owned by somebody who's not from here.
Oh.
Like the designs of it are intensely not Arabian and not Bastet in any way.
Gentrification.
Thank you for your time.
While you're searching, though, Maury, you'd get a strange sense that Sorum isn't following along closely to you as he usually does. You see, he's pausing a lot more often and looking behind you.
Maury looks back to Storm like, you okay, darling?
Sorum, at this point, strangely doesn't reply to you. He just seems to almost like tries to lock eye with whatever it is that he tried to see. And it's only seconds later that he realized that you asked him a question, and he says, "Yes, should be fine, my lady. I'm sorry."
Gustav kind of wanders towards Sorum and looks up. Now, all Sorum sees is that ridiculous mask, just up in his face, making that ridiculous expression. He says, "If you see something, we might need to know what it is."
I can't specifically confirm anything yet. It's just a feeling I often get, and it makes my hair stand on ends. But for all I know, it could be any suspicious person in this town. I'll let you know if I sense anything else.
Please do.
Maury kind of kicks Gustav towards the side. All right, give him some space.
Don't kick my face. And he clutches his mask.
So you guys, following the directions that Blaze had found out from the citizen, come up towards the strange-looking mansion.
Will it though? Will it though? Oh.
God, this is tacky.
Yeah, you come up to the mansion and you see that it very much indeed, even up close, you can sense that whoever owns this has very peculiar taste.
I mean, my people are Spartan in terms of taste, but this is still extreme.
This would make an excellent sanctuary for our dinosaurs. I could use a little more greenery.
Could use an aesthetic overhaul
Gustav
too.
looks at the statue up front.
Ooh, is that a window behind the statue?
Yep.
I think it is.
Aha. If it's cool, I would like to have Jesk try and have a peek up in the window and see if he can see anything, because he's a nosy bastard.
Sure.
He's a
Go
rogue.
ahead and roll for perception.
Okay.
Gustav will back him up, but not peek in too. He's just gonna stand in there, guarding.
Okay.
Perception. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. That's deception, not perception.
Yeah, so this will be perception.
Whoa!
Damn. Okay.
Huzzah.
So inside, you see what looks like to be a tiny little living room space. From the angle you're able to see, and you're able to catch a little bit more of what's inside the mansion. It definitely looks like someone who has a bunch of money lives here. You see lots of garish-looking rugs roaming everywhere on the floor. And you see a little bookcase at the far ends that looks like it hasn't been touched in ages. And you see lots of scattered about servants going to and fro this room, delivering what looks like several different platters on a silver dish.
Jessica's just gonna lean back and whisper to Gustav that they've got a lot of food in there. Can we eat that food?
Gustav taps his chin, or the chin of the mask, and he then points at Jess and says, "After we free Blonde Pig."
That's fine, pig.
Yes, that's fine, pig. Gustav goes to tell the rest of them what I just told him.
I feel like these two are both chaotic alignments.
A little.
Sorum walks
I'm
up.
chaotic neutral, so.
Sorum walks up the door and says that we could always just knock and see what's going on. It doesn't look like anyone who lives here is up to hiding anything without open airs.
Agreed.
Can't be any
And
more.
if all else fails, we reserve the right to violence.
So.
With a big 3 knocks, Sorum knocks 3 times using the little latch handle onto the double doors. And within a few minutes, the door slowly creaks open, and one of the servants, who looks like a rat folk servant, seems to peek out and ask, "Who's there?"
Just some people with questions.
What'd you say?
Just some people with questions.
Jessica's gonna wave enthusiastically and go, "Hi, I'm Jesk."
Gustav is going to stand back and out of the periphery so they can't see him.
You see the servant looks at you warily and looks, I'm sorry, but the master of this home is not open for questions.
Oh, I'm sure he can make time for us.
Roll for persuasion.
Okay.
Oh no.
Why did you roll twice?
What you say?
Why did you roll twice? Oh, never mind.
That's if you have advantage.
The servant creaks the door or close a little bit more. She says, sorry, but you are not invited.
Before they close the door, I'm gonna have Jess come up, put his hand in the door, and just get really close to the rat folk's face and say, "We really have, we would like to have some questions and some food, please."
Oh,
And just kind of ruffles his frills a little bit at the rat folk and try to intimidate them.
Roll for intimidation.
Oh, well, that failed horribly.
You see the rat folk servant closes the door immediately. and squeaks back inside.
Well,
Well, I tried. Now we stab.
Okay. Is there anything else that the group would like to try, or
We can't get the rat folk out the door again, can we?
I don't know. You have to find out.
Okay.
Might want to start
Well,
looking for ways in, just in case.
she's gonna try knocking on the door again.
Okay. You knock on the door again, and this time, instead of cracking open the door, you see like a small little like peak door on top of the doorway opens up, and you see like tiny rat eyes looking out at you again. And it says, "Please go away if you are not paying customers or invited by our lord."
Maury's gonna put her staff in between the doors so she don't close the door on us.
It's just like a
Oh,
peek
they're not
I-
opening the door. It's like
like a
the
peek,
little.
It's just like a peek hole.
Yeah.
How much would it take for you to let us in? She kind of jingles her coin purse.
See the rat looks around a little bit, and he says, "Oh, it's like, right. All right, 10 gold."
You must be very, very underpaid.
You hear a big cyclone at the door. It says, "We are."
So
She
you
just ended.
scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
He says, "Oh, fine. I'm not risking myself in anything less than 10 gold."
Fair enough. And she's gonna pull out 15 gold just for incentive.
You offer up like the gold to the rat folk through the little peephole, and he sort of just takes it in through the slot, and he says, "Wait here."
And
And you hear like little pitter patters of rat feet running back into the house. Sorum looks over to Moray and just says, he could just take the money and rat us out anyway.
well, the next time I find him, I'll eat his face.
goes off, starts laughing.
Rad.
You laugh,
Sorum,
but I'm serious.
I know.
Oh, I
Sorum
don't doubt
just
you
says,
1 second.
"My
I
lady,
don't doubt
please
you.
don't eat vermin. It always makes your stomach upset."
That implies that she's
And
done this before.
Sorum stays silent, but he gives you kind of look like, yeah.
Oh goodness.
Within a few minutes, the rat folk returns. This time the door opens wide. You see multiple rat folks working together. They're standing on each other's shoulders, essentially, to reach the door handle, and they're opening it for you.
Oh, ye of little
Adorable.
faith.
And yeah, they open the door wide for you all to come in. And the one that you bribed goes up to you, Maury, and just says, "You're interested customers, all right?"
Okay.
Of course,
They are.
darling. We appreciate your help.
He nods his head, and with a little like hunchback, he like guides you over to the right side room and gestures for you to, come in with some respect.
Okay, she's gonna straighten up her back and walk like she's got some pride.
Uh, well, she does have pride in spades.
Uh,
Honestly,
Zest
Soren,
tries his
really-
best to copy Maury and puffs himself up a little bit and tries to look dignified, but instead just looks stiff like a board.
Goes off, follows, pimp walking while wearing his ridiculous mask.
As you approach the room, you start to hear like sort of like definitive like um voracious sounds. Like sounds like someone's just like digging right in and eating at flesh and carnal blood without mercy.
Oh,
Oh, good.
So I'm
And
hungry.
Sorum takes a look inside first and sees upon him something that makes him reach for his blade a little bit. And
Calm
he
yourself.
tells or he signals for Mori to stay back behind him. But as this person sees Sorum, a loud booming voice goes out. Ah, honored guests. Come in, come in. Oh, don't be shy. I
Why
don't bite
Why am I getting
too
Uh.
hard.
Why am I getting Vothri vibes from him?
Jesk is just gonna, all puffed up
And
and stiff at a board, just say, "Why, thank you," and plop and have a seat down at the table.
inside you see what looks like a giant crocodile man.
Nice.
You and your gatorkin.
I mean, it's getting your attention.
You see what looks like a giant hammer axe that he's like rested on against the wall behind his back. This man's like sitting like cross-legged, but you see that his belly is so big that it encompasses almost over his legs as he's like eating what looks like it should be a meal for like a party of 10 in front of him. Like
Dang.
just dirty and um, scattered platters and dishes of like seafood, just meat and not a touch of vegetables in sight.
Ah,
Even as
Okay.
you're like taking your seats, just continues to chow down, and you see Sorum just still looks very protective of Mori.
is there stuff spread out for the rest of us, or are we just
Probably
supposed to
not.
watch him eat? Or
Oh no, it's all like it's all just piled over on his side.
oh, of course.
Lovely home you have, sir.
Jess is
He
just gonna stare longingly at all the meat on the table that he can't eat. Has wanted to eat all day.
he sees your expression and with a whistle gestures for more of the rat folks to come in with platters to serve you guys. And it
Oh,
says, "I am nothing but an honorable host. Come, come, join me in merriment."
hmm.
Uh,
Looks
Jess,
off.
J-
Oh, sorry. You can go first.
Jessica's gonna reach for the meat, but before he grabs it, he's gonna be like, "Wait, what meat?"
You see that it's pork meat in nature. A lot of it is definitely pork meat on skewers, in stews. Uh, just think pork prepared like a bunch of ways.
Jess is just gonna sit there conflicted because he wants to eat the meat, but he cannot eat the pig yet.
Gustav chortles when he looks at the man and he points at his finger at him while still wearing his ridiculous mask, and he says, I like the cut of your jib, sir, but we have a little business here. Perhaps we could discuss the business while we eat.
He takes another bite out of a meat on a bone and says, of course you do.
Ah, yes.
So, how can Abtismat, the carpet merchant, serve you?"
Anyone want to take this one, or should I continue speaking, or does it matter? Or...
Continue
Uh,
speaking.
Yeah, Jessica's still mulling over the meat of whether he can eat it or not.
Gustav leans against the table with his elbow, and he holds out his hand, palm upturned, and he says, "Well, we are trying to find a man's lost daughter. She has come under an unfortunate curse, and the blonde lass, well, she has been taken. She's assumed the form of a pig, and we are trying to rescue her. You
He
haven't seen any blonde pigs around
he
here, have you?"
he slurps down an entire like punch bowl's worth of soup before just slamming it back onto the table and says, I do in many things, but small daughters turn to pigs, no. In fact, I do not know why that brought you here. I am simply a carpet merchant.
We have been all over the place. We have found other daughters. We have looked for other daughters. And there's just one more that we are trying to find. We just thought we might find her here.
We were led to believe by someone in the market that you might have some information. However, that may have been a mistake on their part.
Say that again, Blaze? You were kind of quiet.
We were led to believe by someone in the market that you may have information as they guide us here, but it seems they may have jumped to conclusions.
Tismat chuckles heartily and he slaps his belly a little bit and goes, Of course, of course. I am a little bit more than well known in this village, so I am not surprised they would point fingers at me. Do you know what it is they call me? The Subek of Smiles. And
I can
pointed
see
by.
why.
He kind of like gives you the wiggly eyebrows on your side, Maury, but this greatly disturbs Sorum as he just kind of glares at him.
You go on.
Jesk is gonna tentatively grab a piece of the meat, and before he bites it, he's going to ask if he doesn't have if you don't have pig daughter, do you know who might then? And then starts to eat the meat.
He starts shrugging and he says, Who knows? There are brigands and all sorts of philanderers of magic around in this city. And especially like today, it would not be surprising to me if someone pulled this off as some sort of prank. He lets out a loud belch, and he ushers you all with his hands up. Well, come forth. Do not be shy. Why sit so far away from your own host?
Okay, Maury is slowly gonna get up. And
You see Sorum like sort of just like grab your hand a little and just goes like, lady, don't.
oh, come on. Maybe we can get more information out of it.
This awful dude.
She slowly like slips her hand from Sorum and sort of sits next to him. Enough about that for a moment. Why don't you tell us more about your handsome self?
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Can I use forceful presence?
You use what?
Forceful
Can I
presence.
use forceful presence?
Say that again. You cut out.
Forceful
Can
presence.
I use forceful presence?
Yeah, sure. You can roll with advantage.
All right, let me see. Okay. Roll for persuasion. Oh, wait. Is it already set for advantage?
You would have to click down the. Oh, nice.
So-
22.
Damn. Okay. Damn. Dirty 22. He begins to smile a lot, and you see him like sort of like slide his fingers over yours in the vain, unsubtle attempt to make it look like he's reaching for food, but he's not. And he says, "Well, does it not surprise you the way I look? A giant talking crocodile and per bastard. Surely many of you have questions."
You're talking to a lion and a dragon, and a kobold and a lizard folk.
Oh,
We're not that.
He chuckles. Felines are certainly of no surprise here, young man. My appearance, to your surprise, is actually not of my own doing.
Really?
I was cursed by a hag, you see.
A hag.
Interesting.
On a
Old
whim.
one?
On a whim, I tried to have some hag meat as a delicacy, but as you can see, philanders and magic and all have their curses.
Interesting, because we just
And they
dealt with
do
a hag
so
earlier.
love their little bit of irony.
Interesting, since we dealt with a hag earlier.
He sort of just gestures away your concern and goes like, oh, they're a dime a dozen. Well, thanks to my new disposition, I am rather hungry all the time, really. But that does not change my heartful nature as a merchant. And it would seem I get to dine today with a lovely lady at my side.
Mary kind of gives him a rather, uh, a very large smile, like an almost serpentine smile as she flicks her tail in his direction, as if she's trying to flirt. Hey, gotta use that green dragon wiles.
Yep.
Oh, don't stop. Tell me more.
I feel like this is Sorum right now. I legitimately think that's Sorum right now.
So go ahead and roll for insight, Mel.
Say it again.
Roll for insight.
Insight. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-na-na-na-da-da-da-da-da.
Uh,
Da-da-na-na-na-da-da-da-da.
Goosoff listens, but he eats too.
Oof.
You don't quite get an idea whether or not he's lying or not. You feel like you would have to dig him further in order to get more information out of him.
can anyone else who's
Um,
listening also make an insight check, or
Sure.
A nice roll.
I'll take
Nice. So you get the idea that this is a particularly somewhat insincere man.
it.
And you sense that his title as the Sobek of Smiles wasn't given without reason.
He smiles, you frown.
You see Aptismat takes another skewer and chews upon it before speaking to you all and says that, well, you stand before my lovely home, awash in all my lovely carpets so far. What do you think? Perhaps before you leave here today, I can set you all up with some lovely ones to take home.
Maybe you could set us up with a little more. Oh my god, this is so perfect.
You see Aptismat begins to smirk a little more as he rubs over your hand a little bit more, and you just nearby you can kind of feel Sorum just slowly unsheathing his katana underneath the table.
Oh god.
Do it. Do it.
Jess is just sitting there, like, watching intently, remembering how back in the tavern, the last person that touched Maury lost fingers. Just staring
Yep.
wide-eyed.
You see Aptismat looks over in Sorum's direction and goes like, "Whatever's the matter, boy? Do my carpets not interest you?" And Sorum just sort of stays silent and just says, I'm not much for one, no."
Well, I don't know about your carpets, but your muscles.
Uh,
Well, I could get used to this. And she kind of teases him by sliding her scaled fingers along his arms. Good.
You see, he starts laughing like lecherously as he like begins to fucking flex a little with his arm, and he says, "One of the benefits of this curse, my lady."
Maybe you can show me a little more later on. And she kind of flutters her eyes.
Poor Sorum. Poor Sorum.
And then
I've
she backs
So
off.
imagine steam coming out of Storm's ears.
Smart is smirking at you, but he nudges over in Sora's direction, goes like, "He with you, dear?"
He's just a friend, honey. Don't worry about him.
Oof.
Yeah, you see Sorum's definitely like exploding inside. You can almost feel like heats of hatred coming out of him in your front chest.
Does he know that she's just doing this for information?
Yeah, but he still doesn't like it.
Oh,
And
honorary rage point.
go ahead and roll for persuasion with advantage.
okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Persuasion. La 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 la. Oh.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, guys.
So while that's
I mean, this is par for
happening,
the course at this point.
he stands up, and you can feel the ground shake a little when this guy stands up, and he takes his axe hammer with him, and he looks over to you all, goes like, "Well, my honored guests, it would seem I would need to have a private chat with this lovely lady here, but feel free to dine upon the food, and my servants will tend to you or whatever you need."
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be fun.
And
Offers his
fade
drink
to-
container.
And
Toast
fade to black for
drinks.
Mori.
You see, as you walk away without this man, Sora just like shoots you like, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" glare.
And she kind of looks back and gives him a wink. It's like, don't worry.
So you travel with Optismot out of, out of the dining room and into what he leads you into what looks like a garden that he has set up in the back. Meanwhile, the rest of you guys, along with Sorum, are back here amongst the food, and you see Sorum has not touched a single bit of his food.
Gustav looks towards Sorum. I'd recommend getting your strength up because you might need it sometime soon.
Jess just kind of looks at Sorum and says, "I'm surprised he still has his fingers."
Sorum
Not
just
gonna lie,
kind of
crocodile dude is kind of
Sorum just kind of mutters in like a very like creepy, deathly calm, and he just says, "Well, you won't have her head after I'm done."
You may as well just tell her what you're actually feeling. We all know it.
He looks over to you like almost like with a innocent himbo look and just says, "What do you mean?"
I love this story.
You are.
Got mass head back and forth. Says, "Oh,
You
it's all
are
written- it's written all
so
over your face."
clueless.
Jess just kind of mumbles to himself that, and they say lizard folk are clueless.
He just looks at you all like confused and a little bit offended. He says, "All right, what? All right, fine. But I'm simply not going to sit here while my lady is in danger." You see a little rat folk comes by and like tries to offer him some caviar, and he just sort of like sneers at the rat folk and makes them run away.
Oh, so
now,
sweet.
Rude.
now, don't take it out on them.
Sorum just looks over at you, Blaze, and just says, "I don't know what you mean. I'm perfectly calm."
You're a
Look at you.
Now, I'm not a paladin, but I can tell when someone's lying.
And he just says, "I don't lie. I'm just going to go off his head now." And you see him starts to get up from the food, and he starts going towards the kitchen.
Goosop starts to follow.
Being
well,
rash
back
isn't-
up.
Being rash is not going to make anything better.
And while that's happening, Mori, you're in the gardens with Aptismat. You see he positions his axe hammer down to the ground, almost like a cane, as he looks over the gardens with pride and goes like, "Beautiful, is it not?"
Ori is actually intrigued because the garden is actually well cultivated, and she's kind of like smelling the food and the fragrance. It's like, I'm very impressed.
He chuckles and just says, "Go on, admit it. You did not expect such perfection from a little big tart of a man as me, did you?"
Honestly, no.
He unsubtly like slides his hand down the arc of your back and just says, "Well, when a man of money comes like me comes with time, you find a hobby helps pass time."
What other hobbies you like to do?
He looks over to you and just says, "Well, I have many associates, and oftentimes they invite me to festivities, fine festivities with gracious hosts and fine food. Perhaps you would like to come as my guest."
Oh, that would be lovely, darling.
Of course, before I can be sure of this decision, he puts his hand underneath your chin and goes like, "Perhaps you'd like to discuss things further in my study."
Oh boy.
And you see Sorum at this point is like inching towards the kitchen, and you see some of the rat folks inside working on things. That's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here." And with that, Sorum just sort of like throws some like nearby salt at their face. It just makes them.
Oh, brother.
Again, there's no need for cruelty on the help.
They'll live.
Oh, like, can Mori like kind of tug at the little strap on his armor that's going across his chest?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's gonna tug at it, like pull his face to her level,
Clever girl.
and she's like, "You have no idea what I'm capable of." And then she kind of licks her lips. You want to find out?
He lets out like a deep guttural laugh, like very creepy, like lecherous. Like
Oh, good.
he he slides his hand down the length of your arm and just says, "Oh yes, you'll make a delectable meal."
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That went 0
She
to
raises
70.
her eyebrow. Meal? Is he gonna eat her?
I'm not giving direct answers.
Oh, you motherfucker! She kind of raises her eyebrow, like meal.
Soroman starts listening in right at the point where you said he's says meal, and he explains further and goes like, "Of course, a big
Wait.
man like me's got a big tongue, little lady."
Oh,
Oh.
my. And he was gonna eat her. Is he gonna eat her?
He might eat her in a different sense.
And when he hears that, he doesn't hear it. But Maury, you're experienced enough to being around him to where you hear the familiar sound of a katana being drawn.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let me see here. Can she give him a smooch to distract him?
Yeah, you can try.
Oh, okay. Well, how about you give me a sample right now, big boy? And she kind of like grabs his cheeks, and
She's playing a very dangerous game.
yes, she is. And she's gonna give him a very big old deep old kiss.
Okay. Yeah. He is surprised by what you're doing, and but he definitely leans into it. And this guy's definitely not a clean kisser.
No.
He's a sloppy man. Seeing this, you're the rest of you guys would see Sora like tries to make a move, like he's already like trying to go forward with his katana.
Gustav tries to wave him down, not trying to hold him back or anything like that. And he's out of sword range, but he tries to like beckon him down, like, no, don't.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
You see, unlike his usual calm demeanor, you a little bit more of his orc side comes out when he looks over you, Gustav, and he says, "What?"
Trust her.
Jessica's just gonna come up from behind and be like, "You don't want to lose your fingers too."
I don't. This is true. But he may lose more if he does not patient.
You see him gritting his tusked teeth a lot more, and you can almost hear the strain of the of how hard he's like grasping onto the katana before he just takes a deep breath and just sheathes it again.
Gustav nods his mask, which he's still wearing.
Interestingly enough, you start to see from your direction anyway, Blaze. You start to see little bits of his green orc skin become red. But it starts to recede when he took a deep breath.
Interesting.
Jessica's just gonna be like, "I didn't know you could change colors."
He sort of sighs and just looks over to Jessica. Yes, Jessica, I changed colors, as you say. like he's so deadpan toned at this point that you can tell that he's like already dying inside from like just dealing with everything that's happening right now.
Now, has he put his weapon down?
He's sheathed it.
Oh, okay.
And you're still in the middle of this sloppy kiss with him. You see this guy like he's definitely trying to go for a deep tongue kiss, but you see it's almost like he's almost slobbering all over you.
God. What is this weapon made out of?
It's like steel. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
So
any
it's like
wood?
a steel weapon?
Yeah.
Is there any wood like the handle or anything?
Is there any wood? What?
Is there any wood like the handle or anything, since you described it as a hammer, axe, or whatever?
Yeah, I'd say there's elements of wood in the handle.
All right.
You're welcome, Mel.
No, I'm just thinking. Nothing particular. All right, so she pulls away, like slobber all over her mouth. Like, ooh, you a hungry boy, ain't you?
You see him already like trying to he's going for the belt in his like pants that looks like it's already being stretched out by his big belly.
Jesus. Oh my God.
And he lets out his deep well, he's the Subeko smiles, and he lets out his creepy smile again and goes, "No, come on, don't leave me hanging here."
Oh,
My
goodness.
God. Before we do anything, you gotta tell me where that pig is.
Oh,
he he's definitely trying to nip at your neck now as he like almost like isn't listening to you, but he just like sort of mutters like why are you asking about a pig all of a sudden?
Yeah. Oh. Maybe I could use a little appetizer before we get kind of hot and heavy.
He looks at you and goes like, a woman who can eat. A rarity in a town like this. Very well. He speaks to you in a hushed tone and goes that there's a very rare delicacy that I'm about to come into possession soon from an associate.
Really?
Yes, my lovely little beauty.
And what special delicacy would that be? She's like asking him as if she's like getting all hot and heavy about it.
You see inside the kitchen, Sorum's just like covering his ears and looking away and look at you all like,
During all this, Gustav is trying to listen just to see if he can maybe make out any eavesdropping rat folk around. I'd like to make a.
all the rat folks are like already like pretty much fucked off at the kitchen after that after like the salt assault
Alrighty,
essentially from Sorum.
alrighty. So,
Blaze is just
alright.
using cat ears to listen.
And he continues talking to Mori and he says that, well, you won't believe it, but it's exactly as you asked earlier. It's a special pig. Something about it having hair. Frankly, it doesn't matter to me so long as it's cooked real nice and juicy. Just like you, little darling.
Ooh, that's active.
You
Thank
see,
you.
you see, he now tries to inch up towards you, his big belly like pushing you against the well that's behind you.
Oh boy. Okay, at this point, she puts a finger over his lips
Okay.
and like, I think this little charade is over. I've done enough slobbering for one day. And then she is going to wild shape. Going to wild shape into an Allosaurus.
oh,
Okay. Hold on. Let me get the the token for that. And whoop.
Oh, did it? Oh, what happened?
Hold on. I'm working DM magic here.
Okay.
Hmm. So what do you guys think so far?
Lewd.
Called it. I called this.
I didn't make it go lewd. That was you guys.
What do you mean you called this?
it's D&D. Like someone's gonna seduce something at some point,
And we don't have
if
a
not
bard,
multiple
so.
times. So
And we don't have a bard, so.
someone's got to fill the role.
Hey, try to imagine
Seduce.
Gustav seducing anyone.
I'm seducing to get information. Come
Yeah,
on.
just like how you
Say,
use me
it
as
is
a
a
bartering
valid
chip.
tactic.
It really is.
Using your feminine wiles.
Hey, she is a green dragonborn.
I know.
They are meant to manipulate.
Truth.
Where is it? Where are you? You should be able to control the Allosaurus token now, Mel. Try, give it a try.
Hold on, let me refresh.
Okay.
Because I couldn't see anything.
I can just imagine everyone. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Yeah, I don't see anything, Max. The entire map is blank.
Weird. Okay. 1 sec.
Yep.
I see the change.
How about now?
I see the token on my journal. It's just the map is completely black.
Try zooming out to see if you're in an area you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, it's totally black. It's
Weird.
black.
Huh.
Hold on. How's
Sorry
that?
for the. Oh, I can see it now.
Okay.
Well, he is a big motherfucker.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's large sized.
The tubby boy.
He
He-
big.
He sees you transform into a freaking dinosaur before him, something he's never seen before, and he just goes, "What the fuck?"
And then
Obligatory,
wait,
yeah.
what size is he? Is he like a large?
He's large.
He's a large.
All right, then Allosaurus are like large too, in according to their character sheet.
Oh lordy.
Okay. That means you're pretty much.
There you go. That's better.
which also increases melee range as a note.
And then gives out a rather vicious roar with slobber all over her lips.
He he prepares his hammer and goes, "You trifling bitch,"
That's our cue, boys.
and roll for initiative.
Yeah. I roll.
Blaze is already taking out his sword and shield.
I'll roll for you guys initiative. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Oh.
dokie.
Thank you.
Whoa. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do.
Should we just roll our own initiative then?
Yeah, if you could.
Roll 20.
Oh! Ow.
Nice.
Whoa, what the hell? I rolled it. Did I actually roll a 20?
Apparently.
You rolled an 18, and you have 2.14 initiative mod. So,
A dirty 20. I'm gonna do this man dirty.
meanwhile, on that 20, I'm still slower.
Okay, so we have our turn order.
Leopold. Leopold. Leopold.
Hold on, I gotta also roll initiative for the boy. Sad samurai boy.
Draw him doing stuff to her. Just for
Can you still what?
Oh no.
Just for shits and giggles.
Can you still draw what? Say that again.
I kind of want to draw him doing stuff to her for shits and giggles.
She wants to draw him
Sure.
porking her.
You shoot. So you're saying you want to draw porn of the big guy?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay. That doesn't surprise me.
All right. We got the turn order. Where's the music? Let's see. Can you guys hear it?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Might want to refresh then, Blaze, if you can't hear it.
fucking Monster Hunter Frontier, isn't it?
I like how you. I
No,
like how you're the
it's-
one person that can tell.
No, it's still no. It's just saying 000 out of 000,
playing.
even after refreshing.
Weird.
Yeah, no, nothing's playing.
I sorry, I can't. I don't know any other solution other than I guess trying refreshing until it works. I don't know.
I mean, I'm streaming, so they're gonna get annoyed if it's just constant reloading and reloading and reloading and reloading because Roll20
Yeah.
takes forever to reload.
I'll share the music after. But yeah. So Gustav, you take the first turn.
Why do I get the feeling
Oh.
Why do I get the feeling it's Devil Joe theme?
5, 10,
No, it's
15,
from
20,
Frontier.
25,
Actually,
30.
since you surprised them, Mel, you get a surprise turn. Go ahead.
Oh, nice. Okay. Mori's going to make a bite attack at his let's see, at his arm.
At his
And let
arm?
me-
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for it. Let me see his AC. He's a big boy, so.
That does make his AC go down.
True.
since size
Unfortunately,
modifier.
your bite connects, but it doesn't pierce through his little thick little hide, and he simply bashes and backhands your face away from him.
She
And he just scoffs at you and just says, "Could have been a lot more fun if you just played along, little bitch."
she's gonna roar in response and then go, go, go. All right,
Okay.
I'm done.
So that was a surprise turn. So Gustav, your turn now.
Okay. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess this is as far as I can move on this turn.
You can double move, but you can't make an
Oh.
attack if you do that.
Oh, all right. Can I do stuff like go into rage and auras and stuff like that, or? Oh, so can we lower the volume on the music just a little bit because I'm having
Oh,
trouble
sure.
hearing.
That's on. That
You
would be
can
on your
lower
end.
it yourself.
Yeah,
on
you
the-
under this setting wheel under audio and video. There's master music volume level. You can
Yeah.
move it back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter for me since nothing's playing. And I've already refreshed
Sorry.
3 times, so I'm not doing it again.
Sorry about that. Okay, so I guess I'll just move twice then to get into range. 5, 10.
You could also just take the dash option if you want to get even further.
Are there any downsides to that?
It takes up an action, but I mean, if you're going to be moving anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
dashing
need-
doubles your movement.
I just need to be here to use not just rage, but draconic cry.
I mean, you can use bonus actions. You just can't use regular actions.
You let out crime to start your next turn. You and your allies have advantage. Okay. So yeah, that works. So until the start of your next turn, you and Mori gets
And
actually-
his scream sounds like this.
yeah, you see little
God.
Gustav with his like little big mask like lets out like a big cry, and it inspires you to fight more fiercely in combat.
Also rage, if I can still do that with an action.
No, once you make an action,
You already
it's an
used
action.
dash, so it's
That's
just Dragonic Cry for now. Yeah.
That's fair.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Blaze, you're up.
Okay, 1 sec.
Also, I'll happily move out of the way in case someone wants to take his place. Yeah, once I get up there.
Okay, I'm using a dash action to move 70 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm actually just going to stay here just so I don't move out of threatened space. Actually, yeah, he's still in range. And then as a bonus action, I am going to use... Actually, since we leveled up, did we get our long rest, short rest things back or no?
I think we already took care of that last time, right?
I'm just trying to
Yeah, we
remember.
did.
Okay, yeah.
Like everything was reset when we leveled up.
Yeah,
Okay,
everything
so
should be already be reset.
Okay then. In that case, make a make a wisdom save against fear DC 15.
Screaming happening in this group.
DC 15.
Okay. So let me see what his con modifier is. I think it was pretty
It's a
thick.
it's a wisdom saving throw, not Constitution.
Is it wisdom?
It's wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
okay. Okay. Wisdom. Okay. Let me see what this wisdom on this man is.
We are not a subtle group.
Okay. He's got a +1 to wisdom. So let's see.
I love your characters.
Ha!
Ooh. Unfortunately for him, he does not pass the check, and suffers the ailment that your daunting roar
Yeah.
creates.
Yeah, he's not frightened of me.
Yeah, he looks at you and he seems to like he's not like completely frightened to the point where he's like scared shitless, but you see that he's like taking special notice of you and like is especially cautious and fearful of what you can do from hearing the roar.
I wonder if this man will fit down as well.
What you say?
I wonder if this man will fit down as well.
I don't think he's gonna fit. Just saying.
We'll make him fit.
Okay. Anything else for you? You there,
Nice.
Blake?
Yeah, that's it for my turn. I can't really do anything
Okay.
else since I've used my action already.
Moray the Allosaurus, your turn.
Mori is going to take another bite. This time she's gonna try to take a bite at his weapon wielding arm.
Okay. Go ahead
Like-
and roll for it.
Okay. La 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 la. That is not the right. Oh, here we go.
Let's check if that hits. Ooh. Unfortunately, you bite into him again, but you're unable to pierce through his flesh, and again, he just sort of bats your way with the pommel of his weapon, and he just spits in your direction.
Okay.
He just
let
goes,
me-
"What's the matter, baby? Trying to get more, have another piece out of me?"
Oh my god. Okay, then after that she is. Let me see here. No. Give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. She is going to move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
He's gonna try an opportunity attack you.
He's got mobile.
He's got what?
She's got mobile.
Oh, cool. Okay.
25, 30. And she's going to stop here. And then I'll end my turn.
Nice. Okay.
Clever girl.
Okay. And Sorum, he's gonna take the dash action and he's gonna run his ass in.
Get him, boy.
You see, he's gonna run in and he doesn't see you anywhere, and he you can definitely see he's a lot concerned.
She's fine. Relax.
But he looks over in Ati Smart's direction and goes like, "I'll cut off your pinky for that, you fucking filthy fucker." And you see like his skin begins to glow a little red again.
Oh boy, blood rage.
I love Sarah.
A kindred spirit.
And that's gonna be his turn. Jess?
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
I'm trying to see. 1, 2. My movement speed is 30. I think I'm just gonna come right up behind Sorum. Hey! Let me move. Thank you. Like everybody's all in front of me, so I think, is there anywhere
Is there what?
I'm trying to think. Is there anywhere for like because I do have cunning action. So I'm just trying to see if I can take advantage of it because I can't really attack with everyone in front of me.
You can't make an
Right.
attack anyway with a dash anyway, so.
Yeah.
You could try for a ranged attack. That's also an option.
Yeah, I have my short bow, but I can never remember if there are people being in the line of attack.
You can still take the shot. There's no in melee firing into melee rule in 5e like there is in Pathfinder /3.5.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to use, in that case, I'd like to use steady aim for my bonus action to get advantage on the attack roll.
Plus, don't forget you also have the Draconic Pride that makes all your attacks have
I
advantage.
think you can use steady aim if
That
you
only-
haven't moved this turn.
Say again?
I think you can only use steady aim if you haven't moved this turn. So
Oh,
like if
okay.
you stay still, yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Draconic Cry also only benefited Gustav and Mori since you used it only when you were near Mori.
Oh.
Then I should have rolled again.
All right, well then,
Oh, well.
so I guess the short bow would just be regular then, no advantage.
Yeah, that would be a regular shot.
Technically,
Okay.
Mel should have gotten advantage on her roll from when she
It's
did
no
it.
biggie. No biggie. No biggie.
All right, so just normal then. I will take a shot at Abysmat.
Nice. Your shot does connect. You hit him right in the arm, and he looks over in your general direction and just looks like he just wants to pound you into the ground with his hammer.
With
And
this dick.
I think I've made a mistake.
You'll be fine.
And that ends my turn.
Yeah, he's a big boy, so he's padded with a lot of temp HP too. So. Okay.
Yep.
Abismat's turn. So he's gonna go ahead and go after. He's gonna go after Mori. So let's see.
Sentinel triggers.
Okay.
I get to make an opportunity attack. If I hit, he doesn't get to move any further.
Oh.
Nice.
Is he within range for that?
Yes, he is.
Get your ass back here.
That's not 5 feet.
Oh, never mind. If I had to pull one,
Yeah.
it would be.
I think
Never
he's
mind.
like within 10 feet of you for now. But he does run over to Mori, and he's gonna try and make a multi-attack on
Oh
you.
boy. Wow, he must be pissed not getting his dick wet.
Well, that and he can't really go near Blaze right now, so. And for the purpose of this, his bite attack is just going to be his hammer attack. So, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Or actually, no. The tail attack is the one that counts as his hammer attack. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it doesn't roll both of it for me. Okay.
I think you gotta click them individually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just click them individually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't worry about the grapple part of it.
Okay.
But the knocked prone part is the thing. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do this one at a time. So this one does connect. You get dealt 16 damage, and you can make a dex
Oof.
or a strength save, or you get knocked prone.
All right. Strength save.
Ooh.
Bruh.
So he knocks you over the face with his hammer axe, and it takes the wind out of you for that moment, and you get knocked prone, and you get dealt 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Oops. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I haven't seen that happen before.
Hold on.
You have to press the green square and then do it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do math the regular way, child.
And he's gonna look down at you, and he's gonna like leer over you with his hammer overhead, and he's gonna look like, "I'm gonna take what's mine, little bitch."
Oh boy.
And he's gonna go ahead and continue with a bite attack.
Bite her in the butt. No, just kidding.
What's your AC again?
13.
Ooh.
So fortunately, he tries to make a bite attack on. Actually, no, you're prone, right?
Yeah.
So technically, this one will be with advantage. So let me go ahead and roll twice.
Motherfucker.
Actually, no. I'll have it without advantage because just to make it fair, because I forgot to give you advantage on your attack previously, so we'll just even it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one misses. He tries to take a bite out of you, but luckily you're able to regain consciousness in time and like slide out of the way, on the ground before he could bite into your neck.
Okay.
And as he wipes his mouth away, he just goes like, "Never had a fucking dinosaur before, but you'll taste good."
Are you sure he's not gonna try to fuck the dinosaur?
Man, you really want to fork this guy, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do.
It just sounds like he does.
Don't lie to us.
You asked if you could talk to
Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Goose off, you're up.
Goose off runs up, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he lobs a javelin at its back.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and roll for it.
Oh, whoop, I had advantage.
Yeah, you can roll twice.
Thank you. Roll
Are you also
advantage.
raging at the same time, or?
Yes, I forgot to do the rage thing, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine. I'm just reminding you. Nice. Okay.
Well, that
So your
hits.
second roll, 17. That one does hit, and you're raging, right? Or
Yep.
okay, so that's gonna be 6 damage. Your javelin hits him right on the stern side of his back. You see that he's actually so thick that like it doesn't go through all the way, but it definitely there's spurts of blood coming out as he like just tears it out of his flesh. And he throws the javelin on the ground and just looks at you with the sort of enthusiasm, as you know that he's going to very much enjoy caving your brains in, probably.
Gustav returns a look and says, "I'll make holes in you just to ruin them.
I think your mask is gonna diminish the impact of that.
It'll enhance it."
Okay. Anything else, Gustav?
Nope, I'm good.
Blaze, you're up.
Okay, another dash to close the distance, getting in next to Mori,
Okay.
and I don't have any other bonus actions, so
Maury, you can go ahead and spend half of your movement to get back up.
Okay.
Okay. So you get back up from being prone, and your movement is sliced in half for this turn. What would you like to do?
So I still get 30 feet because Alice can move 60 feet.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take another bite.
Okay. You have advantage. Actually, no. The thing resets if it goes to your turn again, right?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, but I forgot last time, so I'll just let you have the advantage this time. Go ahead
Advantage for what?
for the attack. because I forgot last time. So you can
right.
go ahead and do it around.
She's going to take a bite of the scratch.
Okay. Guy's crotch.
Yeah.
God, all the crotch attacks. Go ahead and roll for it.
Be right back a second.
You said roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Draconic cry, baby.
Damn. 25. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait for Blaze to come back to describe it. But that's gonna be a deadly fucking crotch bite.
That cod piece is now a cupcake.
If since Blaze is stepping out, do you mind if I also take a quick bio break?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah, quick snack break for everybody.
I already got my pizza. I'm good.
I like how you still want to draw her doing the dirty with this guy.
Leave me alone.
Oh, you're sounding better.
I'm from Florida.
I, the sneaky bastard, sneaking in another Gator character that's not a Gator kin.
Shut up.
He was made by a curse. It still counts. It's okay. Honestly, you would probably think he looks better this way anyway. He used to be a human.
So does he care about any type of women?
Does he
the
what?
race? Does he have a preference on the women he screws?
Does he have a what?
A preference.
A preference?
A preference on the women he screws, like their race?
I'd imagine he just prefers to
Well,
be naked.
the curse imbues him with all the strong qualities of being a gator. Because what essentially happened was, out of irony, because he eats like one, the curse turns him into what he is, what he eats, and giant. He is basically akin to a giant crocodile.
Ah.
And so yeah, he gains all the taste and voracious appetite of one, which is why he eats a lot more than just regular food. But the woman and also he has a preference for screwing scaly women. Yes, because crocodile.
Okay. I am back then.
Hey, welcome back to the scintillating conversation of Mel trying to find out what this guy's preference in women is.
Then this green Dragon Ball must feel like an opulent thing for him.
He has fucked fleshy women before, but I think for this guy's personality specifically, he would think he likes the scaly women better because they're more durable.
More durable.
Yep.
They show less bruises.
I mean, look at him. He's definitely not a gentle boy.
That's not plap, plap, plap. That's like kadoosh, kadoosh when they're pounding a sign. He's a big boy and he needs a big cereal. Honeycomb's pig. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, the 4th was 6 days ago. Why are you still setting off fireworks?
People be crazy.
Oh my god.
They be acting
Stop.
cray cray. Up my way, it's legal.
I mean, I think technically it's legal in Pennsylvania now. I don't know. It's changed so much over the years. And no one gave a fuck anyway, even before it was legal. There's there's literally like right down the block, one of those firework companies or whatever. Like there's signs for it like right off the highway. So people get tons of them, and then they set them out in the back alley, and then they set them out in like the front in the street. It's like it's insane. And it comes down and gets all over everybody's cars.
Inconsiderate.
A little bit.
At least out here they have gravel pits to do that shit in.
You know, we live right off of the highway, so
Ugh.
it's not really. I mean, not that there isn't any greenery around here, but
Yeah.
we're like 15 minutes outside of Philly, so there really isn't a whole lot going on except industrial and buildings. So people just set shit off in parking lots and in to the streets and in the alleyways. It's either that or the graffiti. But at least the graffiti's neat to look at. You know, not so much the fireworks. They're not even that interesting. They're just loud.
Never been one for fireworks myself.
When I was a kid, I used to love like going to fireworks shows and stuff like that, like the actual shows that the firefighters would put on.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're designated, like you know this is gonna happen at this time for this reason. But now as an adult in my 30s, it's just like I hear fireworks and I'm like, again? Like it just I'm so bad, and I'm just like younger me would hate me because of how irrationally angry I get at the fireworks because it sets off all the dogs in the neighborhood then. So you got the fireworks and then you got tons of barking dogs.
People do.
And
People also do
it's
some dumb shit when it comes to fireworks.
it's just and they're just always so like shitty ones. Like they make a loud bang and that's about it. It's like it's not very interesting. Like if you're gonna set fire to things, at least make it entertaining. No, can't even do that. Just lots of loud bangs. It's just like I can do that with a trash can.
So what do you guys think of the one shot so far?
I like it.
I want to
I like
eat
it.
the big gator man.
You want to what?
I want to eat the big gator man.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
it wasn't him wanting to eat you this whole time. It was you wanting to eat him.
Eat,
I
eat,
see.
eat.
The
Bite
Uno
his head off.
reverse.
well, there's plenty to go around.
Okay, back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, Mel rolled a 25. So that definitely hits, and yeah, you bite him right on the crotch,
Oh.
and he has a little bit of a metal plating on his belt, but you manage to bite right underneath it, and he screams out in pain and like basically grasps at your Allosaurus head to try and get you off of him. And when he finally pries you off, he sees that you took a little bit of the cloth on his pants with him, and that he's bleeding there now.
Probably just laughing in the background.
Maury kind of just gives him like a dinosaur toothy grin, so to speak.
And he takes 12 piercing damage.
And she's going to let's see, boop, boop,
And you don't provoke anything from this, right?
mobile. Boop.
Just like dine and dash.
Run back to Forum.
Yeah.
That also
To end their turn.
that also stumps my potential reaction to give him disadvantage if he tries to attack you.
At least now he has to chase her.
Yep, and I'm gonna end my turn.
And Forum's turn. He kind of looks at the Allosaurus. He knows you can't really talk to him in this mode, but he just sort of looks at you concerned, and he just says, Did he harm you, my lady?
She kind of shakes her head. She can't talk in this form, but she can understand what he's saying.
He nods his head and like stands firm by moving to the front of you to do his duty.
Do your duty, baby.
Okay, and Jess, your turn.
Let's see what. 1, 2. I believe I can move. Yeah. I'm going to gooch over here. And I'm going to take another shot at a bit smart. And
Okay. Damn.
Nice.
The AC rolls today. Your arrow flies through the air and you pierce him right on the stomach this time, and
Nice.
it's annoying him enough to where he has to pull it out, but it doesn't pierce through him completely. But he does still take the 4 damage.
Nice. That will end Jess's turn then.
Okay. Smart's turn. How long does the fear thing last, by the way?
It lasted until the end of my turn, so he's no longer afraid.
Okay. So seeing you nearby, Blaze, he's gonna try and make an attack towards you. What's your AC again?
18.
Okay. He's gonna try a double attack.
Oof.
Where is his sheet? There it is. Okay. That one misses. He tries to swing at you with his hammer, but you're able to duck underneath it. And he's gonna try and go for a bite afterwards. Ooh.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this one does hit.
Oof.
Don't forget about the grapple. We're not doing that. But you do still take the damage. You duck underneath him, but he managed to catch you on the shoulder with his big bite, and he manages to deal 19 piercing damage to you.
That's a fuck of a lot of damage.
Oof.
He takes out a little bit of blood and flesh, and he spits out to the side and goes like, "Cat flesh always tasted so dry."
Then how about you taste my steel instead?
Nice.
Taste the cat dicks.
And yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Gustav, your move.
Gustav runs up behind him while he's busy with Blaze, and he swings for the golf club style, his flail upwards between his legs at his dick.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Rolling. Flail.
Poor Gator's gonna regret ever hitting on Maury.
Oh, drat.
Unfortunately, you try to flail him in between the nuts, but you see instead, he's so large that when you hit there, it does no effect to him, and he just sort of turns around and like growls at you with like
Soft
drool
growls back.
coming out of his mouth.
Rawr.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Blaze, your move.
Blaze?
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to make an attack with longsword.
Okay. Go ahead. Nice. You swing with your longsword, and while he's busy with Gustav, you manage to nick him right across the back, and you slice him like diagonally down and leave like a big gash on him, dealing 10 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I told
Okay.
you I told you I'd make you taste steel.
Nice.
Okay. Maury, it is your turn.
Let's see. to.
Just an Allosaurus trampling around his garden.
Yeah.
Fuck these plans.
I kind of wanna try pouncing him.
Fine.
Is that a move you can link to me or?
Yeah, but I have to move back and then charge forward. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you have enough
Give me a
movement for it, or is that like the problem?
It's 60 feet, so I'd have to move back and then move forward.
Right. An Allosaurus moves at 30 feet forward, and oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. I think
Alright.
you have enough. I think you have enough movement for that.
She has
Yeah,
60
you have
she's
60,
got
so
60
yeah.
feet of movement. So I
Yeah.
just don't want to accidentally run over people.
Squish.
Well, if you're gonna pounce, Gusov's there, but I think if Gusov is okay with it, I can ask her to do a dexterity saving throw.
What do you think, Gustav?
What now?
She's gonna do a big dinosaur pounce towards
Aegismont.
Tismont, but you're in the way, so you'd have to do a dex saving throw if she does this. She's asking if you're okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
Gustav is very cavalier.
Yes, he's a barbarian. He's a fucking savage.
10, 6,
So shall I make a saving throw?
Well, hang on. It says
Hold
you
on.
have to make it. You have to move 30 feet towards the creature.
Yeah,
Not
I
that- not
know.
away.
Hold on. I'm just counting.
I know, but you're moving away
I
from
need
it.
you that ruler thing, Max.
If I remember right, isn't it right click and then hold it with the ruler, or am I wrong?
Every time you press right click, you can change the direction. But you're moving further away from him.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he's-
know. I needed to make room. All right. Let's see here.
I mean, you still would have been able to move 30 feet from where you started.
I know. Push. All right. She is going to charge.
Do the engine ass thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the engine that thing. Yeet.
Okay.
Yeet.
Okay, Gustav, pull up your dexterity saving throw.
She'll heal him if she hurts him.
Don't worry.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You see a big shadow just starts, like, it starts out small, but then it starts encompassing both you and Atu Small. And unfortunately, Gustav, you try to dodge out of the way, but her pounce manages to, it doesn't crush you, but like the landing gives so much force that it actually like blasts you off to the side and makes you roll on the ground a little.
How many feet away?
I'm gonna say just 15. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Okay. Gustav is jarred a little bit, but he's laughing his whole way, and he is a very tough person, so he just gets up and goes, "I lived, bitch."
Yeah, that sounds like him.
And yeah, let me do the strength saving throw on the pounce for Aptisman. He has a +5 on strength, by the way.
Dang.
Not surprised there.
The fuck?
Okay, so he isn't knocked prone.
Fat ass. All right.
You call him a fat ass?
Yes, I did. All right, so I guess strength alone won't bring him down, so she's gonna have to think of another strategy.
He confidently and in a cocky manner just like looks at you and like blows a puff of air out of his like snout.
Like a conga lala.
Yep. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, end my turn. Gonna have to think of another strategy to bring him down.
Okay. Sorum is gonna try and chase after you.
You need a raise. You're a samurai. You should have a bow. Or a spear or
Gonna need
something.
a horse. Yeah, gonna need a horse cutter for this guy.
Wait, so then did Abyss not get the 5 damage from the pounce, though?
He took the damage from the claw. He
yeah.
didn't get knocked prone.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna stand here at the ready, and he's gonna end his turn. Jesk, your move.
And I still can't use Sentinel. Because now he doesn't have to run to chase anyone, and I can't make an opportunity attack, even though I'm in range to do it now.
You're able to move like 5 feet in one direction and not have it count as anything, right?
What do you mean?
There's no 5-foot step in this. That's only
Okay.
Pathfinder.
Okay, I keep getting them confused. I apologize.
No
Okay,
worries.
that's fine. I'm just gonna use my steady aim them to give me since I'm
The
not
advantage,
moving, give me the advantage on the
Nice.
my short bow.
Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, unfortunately, you fire another shot at him, but this time he's ready for you, and he just dodges to the side.
Wait,
Rude.
Anything else with your turn?
I'm Jessica's just gonna like hiss at Abysmot and end his turn.
His frill.
Hiss frill.
Abysmot's turn. Yeah. He's still pretty pissed on Mori, so he's gonna try and take a swing at her.
and I can't
Oh my
use
god, go get laid.
He was trying to.
He's trying to hit that.
If he tried to hit me, I could have at least done a riposte. If you were nearby, I could have used my protection style to
Oh, well,
get a disadvantage.
it doesn't matter. It is what it is.
Never underestimate the rage that someone could feel over blue balls.
It's true.
Jesus
Ooh.
fuck.
Ugh.
Yeah. Go ahead and do a strength saving throw.
Okie doke. Strength saving. I don't think I can do saving throws on this. I just gotta click the strength.
You can. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I wonder
Yay!
if that's an ad. Okay, no, it's not.
No,
But still,
if it was not, it'd
damn.
just be green.
30-20. He knocks you with his hammer again, but this time you're able to resist against being knocked prone, and you just sort of slap his hammer back the other way after he hits you with it.
Roar, bitch! No, just kidding.
But he
She
does
lets
deal
out a
you-
roar at the top
yeah.
of
And he
defiance.
deals you 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And,
11?
yep. And he's gonna try for a bite attack next.
Alright, go for it.
Whoa, not that one.
Ooh.
Ooh, these AC rolls, damn.
Damn.
Jesus, Max, you're killing me.
Then get out of there.
So he bites into your neck, almost in reprisal of what you've done. Well, it wasn't by you, but Gustav kind of went for his nuts, and you bit his dick. So he's gonna bite your neck and like sink his fangs deep into it and deal you 20 piercing damage.
Oof.
Dang.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
She's gonna let us shriek of pain, motherfucker. 24, 20 damage. Okay, so she's got 4 HP of her wild shape left.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, and that's gonna be Atismat's turn. Gustav,
Well,
you're up.
Gustav runs
say, Mel?
up to
He's super pissed.
Yep.
Gustav runs right here, where he's between Blaze and Dinosaur Lady, and he makes with a roaring again. And this time he swings his flail at his hip. Not as
Okay, so Mori and Blaze would get the advantage on their attacks then, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay, so go ahead and do your flail attack.
Flaily, and advantage because of Rory.
Yep.
Boop.
Ooh. Unfortunately, your flail makes contact, but it simply brushes off his hardened skin, and he takes no damage.
Which is fair.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Blaze, it is your move.
5-foot step towards Gusoff for 1. Making an attack roll with advantage.
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 Nice. You manage to attack him, and you slice through his hardened skin, where you know it's softest from before, and you deal him 10 slashing damage.
And then as a bonus action, I use Second Wind
Okay.
to heal 10 damage.
Nice.
Oh, also, Gustav has an elemental aura going on right now. I'll link it.
Okay.
And end of turn.
It raises
Okay.
everyone around's HP by a little temporary amount.
Okay. How much?
2 temporary HP.
Okay. So everybody add 2 temp HP to your thingy.
2?
2.
Okay. I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna do that.
Yep. Okay. So, Mori, it is your turn.
She's gonna go for the dick again with advantage. The bite.
With advantage.
Nah, 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 nah.
Okay, go ahead.
You know that meme of the hamster with the banana?
Oh, 21 to hit.
Oh, nice. Dirty 21. You managed to bite him, this time not as deeply, but you do manage to get a grip in there as he sees you going for his nuts again. And he punches your muzzle to try and get you off, and when he finally gets you off, you still manage to draw a lot of blood from there.
Nice.
He's like, snap it.
And then
Yeah.
she's going to take a few steps so that storm's in front of her.
Okay.
Can I change out of my wild shape?
I
can
believe
check-
so, yeah.
I mean, spellcasters can usually dismiss their own spells if need be.
I'm just asking. So I'm going to dismiss wild shape and go back into my regular form.
DM magic.
And now I can't see.
Hold on.
Your clothes are red
The-
now.
DM magic takes time.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. I gotta add you back to the initiative thing, though. What was your initiative number? Does anyone remember? Shit, I
It
should
was
have asked.
like 18 point something.
We'll just put you as 19 just to be safe.
It was like 18.14.
18.14? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
There you go.
And then she's like, wow, this big boy is harder to bring down. Oh,
Sorry, just moving through the thing back to Mooring.
no
Okay.
problem.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else to return?
No, I'm going to end with
Okay.
Any chance for a second date, sweetie?
Yeah, if we lose.
Aptismat just with his bloody member region just looks at you and goes, if you wanted a taste, all you had to do was just play along with me. Guess after I'm done with your little boy toys there, I'll just take what I want.
Oh, them's fine.
Okay.
Only thing
You're done with your turn, right?
Only thing you're getting is my sword through your throat.
Yeah, he just sneers at you, Blaze, and just says, "Bring it on, pussy."
Ooh.
At least,
Alright,
at least I can get it.
Sorum, upon hearing his lady being insulted, goes up to him and he's gonna use let's see.
The raging demon.
Shungokusatsu.
Let's see.
Shame he's not a monk.
He's gonna use as a bonus action Fighting Spirit.
Oh yeah!
As a bonus action, he gives himself advantage on his weapon attack rolls until the end of his current turn. And he also gains 5 temp HP. So that's 7 on top of the 2 he got from Gusov.
Nice.
And he's gonna go ahead and do a 2-handed katana attack against Abismat with advantage. Ooh,
Ah, there we go.
nice.
Boy is pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He slashes across the belly of this big gator man, and enough to the point where he makes the Abismat flinch. And when he sees him crouching in pain, Storm just looks over and goes like, "Shame. I wanted to see all that dirty ass food you ate come out."
Ooh.
The night
Ew.
is young.
And you see Abismat just makes that creepy little laugh against him and goes, "What's the matter, boy? You jealous that I got further with her than you ever did?"
Ooh. Shade.
And Mori, you start to see like from Sora's back, more of his green orc skin becoming like red.
Oh no.
And he's gonna end his turn there though while that's happening. Jess, your move.
I think this dude drank mana off blood.
Jeez. Um. I am again going to use
Steady
my
aim.
steady aim to fire off another shot at Abisma.
Okay, go ahead. Nice.
Twang.
Your arrow hits him, and he's getting pelted.
He's gonna look like a pincushion as far as I'm concerned.
He gets another arrow this time to one of his chest pecs, and this time he just leaves it in there without like pulling it out because he's so annoyed.
Just gonna keep pecking at him.
Yep. Anything else?
I think I'm good. I think that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Alice token is suddenly back.
Abismat is gonna try and attack Sorum. So he's gonna try for a double attack on Orc Boy. Ed Boy.
Many doors, Ed boy.
Ooh, luckily, he tries to swing at Sorum with his hammer, but his red skin growing more red. You see that with a single downward swipe of his katana, he just kind of knocks his hammer down.
Suddenly, Allosaurus token appears again.
And he's gonna try and do a bite afterwards. This
Oh.
one does connect. He bites into Sorum's red skin and deals him 17 damage.
Ooh.
My Allosaurus token is still on the field.
But you see Sorum doesn't really react to the pain. He just sort of looks at Tismat. And he has this almost like a red Oni, like just incredible angry, like calm glare look to him, and he just says,
Franklin Fury.
and he just looks at him and just goes like, "Is that all you got?"
Hey Max, my Allosaurus token is still on the field for some reason.
Double
Oh.
Mori.
There you go. Don't worry, it's your stand. Okay. That's gonna be Tismat's turn.
My stand. Walk the dinosaur.
Gustav, your go.
Gusoff whips out a javelin again, and he screams, "Giant lizard, inferior. Small dragon, superior," and jabs it in his thigh.
Okay. Ooh. Oh wait, you're attacking with a javelin or?
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, your javelin attack doesn't connect. He just kind of sees you, kind of jumping around with the mask, kind of like a, kind of like a crazy little tribal guy, dude, just like poking at him with
issue.
a little toothpick, and he just like sort of bats your javelin away again.
Oh.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Blaze, your move.
Okay, Blaze is moving between Gustav and Sorum to try and create some sort of defensive wall. And goes for another attack with a longsword, one-handed.
Ooh. Unfortunately, you try to go again for him, but this time he sort of just backs into you mid-strike and like pushes you away from the attack, and he manages to dodge being slashed at this time.
He's a
Okay.
slippery one.
Where is it?
Literally throwing his weight around.
Yep.
Anything else, Blaze?
I'm just trying to find it on the sheet because it should be here. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Action search? Ooh, cool. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Just remember to also take away one action surge charge.
Yep. Well, I only get one charge anyway, so. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
This time you take an action surge, finding yourself this spirit to move again, and you manage to slice him right across his little chest strap, and you manage to cut it off, making his little shoulder plates fall off of him, and you deal him 9 damage. Once that happens, he sort of just backs off and holds his arms out. It's like, all right, fine. I'll tell you where to find a pig.
Good.
Smart. For once.
I may work with the bastard, but I'm not willing to die for him.
You're wise.
And you guys are victorious.
Huzzah.
Leopold.
Oh, God.
Lori's gonna run to Sorum and she's gonna use healing word on his wound. Oh my god. Oh, that's 9. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Let's see. Let me clear the initiative list. There we go.
Sorry, not healing word, cure wounds.
Okay.
At first level.
You use cure wounds on him, and yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay.
Allosaurus.
Why is that keep coming back? I keep
That's
deleting.
it. Allosaurus really, really wants to be here.
I keep deleting it, and it keeps coming back.
That's odd.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god! Mel, are you doing this?
No, I'm not.
What is happening?
Try refreshing.
I live
Oh
a bit.
no, wait, I think I know the issue. I still have you controlling it, so it must be like some kind of weird like wires being crossed thing. Okay, there we go.
Oh no!
Okay, there we go. All right, should work.
Sorry.
No! What is happening?
We just have a pet Allosaurus now. That's fine.
This is kind of creepy.
Can you just delete it? Like, delete the whole thing entirely?
Yeah.
Just tried doing that.
I know I've deleted it all this time, but it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
I'm always having out of body experience.
There you go.
Astral projection.
Alright.
She
But yeah, how much do you heal?
5.
heal for 5. Yeah.
You start healing him, and you start to see his red skin is starting to affect him, as you've seen in the past, as you've known him. It's a big thing that he tries to suppress. But you know, before it suppresses all the way, though, you just see Sorum like just kick the Aptismat right in the nuts where you already bit him, And you see the gator, like, at this point, just go to his knees and goes like,
He already yielded.
You all right, darling?
he's just sheathes his katana as he, like, takes a deep breath. And he just says, a lot better now.
Good. Now
Gustav
you
gets lost.
guys be good little boys and go talk to her. Go wash out my mouth.
Gustav
And
laughs harder.
she's gonna grab a bucket from the well and starts to wash her mouth out for that slobbery kiss.
Jess is just gonna be like, that was even worse than the fingers.
Now then, you said you were willing to work with someone but not die for them. Who were you talking about?
After Smut still groaning from the crotch kick, and he just goes, ugh. A little healing would be nice at least. After your little friend here did what he did.
Sadly, he doesn't seem to have knightly virtue of staying his hand from someone who has yielded, apparently.
Sorum just
She
looks
comes
at
back and spits the water on the ground and
Sor-
kind
yeah.
of wipes her mouth.
Sorum just looks at it and goes, like, virtue's wasted on waste like him.
Someone who's yielded still needs to be afforded the courtesy.
After Smut just goes, work for someone named the Feaster.
Ominous.
Well, that's a name we've heard before. So this feaster has who we're looking for. Where can we find them?
He looks at the group and just goes like, last I checked, he told me he was going to procure the product. Apparently the pig with hair has been slippery lately, but he promises he'd get it before the end of tonight's festivities. Festival pig ends with a big slaughter of porcine and just everyone's feasting in one grand hall.
Of course.
Don't sound good.
Which means we're on a tight timetable.
Where's the
You see After Smut still like rubbing over his like injured crotch, just like sits back now. Like the ground shakes a little when he like just impacts, sits down.
Gustav trembles a little bit because he's a small dude.
And you know, at this point he just looks at you all and just goes like, there's an old cellar warehouse back in the market district. That's where he was looking last. That's all I know.
Thank you kindly. And we have another visitor again.
I'm not doing anything this time, so
it's just gonna stay there.
I'm seriously not doing it.
it's a ghost Allosaurus that keeps coming back and it's creeping me out.
Always watching.
Gustav looks at Abe and he says, nothing personal, my good man. We're all businessmen here, and I work for a large bronze dragon named Manathon. If you have any selling wares in that area where he lives, tell him Gustav sent him.
He coughs and looks at you and goes like, keep that in mind, little man.
Gustav gives him the thumbs up.
Maury walks up to the herd crocodile. Your kissing could use some work. And then she kind of like gives him a hard poke in the stomach with her staff.
He just sort of bats away your poking and just smirks and just says like, don't lie, you enjoyed it.
You know, I have a pair of raptors that would love to have your balls for dinner.
He looks at you and just goes like, hey, I told you everything I knew.
Kind of rolls her eyes and then just walks away. Well, we better hurry up.
Before everybody leaves, Jess is gonna just go up to a bit smart and be like, thanks for the meat, and walk away.
Oh.
You see, as you walk away, he just sort of screams at you all, goes like, "Hey, aren't you gonna do anything about the mess you made?"
Yes, not charge you for it.
She throws like 1 gold piece at him. Tip your servers, honey.
Clean yourself up. You're a mess.
Oh my god! You know what? I'm just gonna hide him.
The Allosaurus shame.
Interesting case. You can have the other one. Gonna be eating this much fast food though.
As you
Huh?
guys, sorry, say what?
No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go, go, go.
As you guys are traveling through, everyone do a perception check for me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, lovely.
I think we're being followed.
I mean, that's what Sora was seeing.
I don't notice shit.
Ha! I'll take it.
Let me roll for the boy. There you go.
Use something.
Clearly, Jest is still thinking about all that meat on the table.
For a perception check like this, you guys, especially Gustav, Blaze, and Sorum, you guys do hear that someone's been following you after this encounter with Atismat. And Sorum especially draws his weapon at the ready to for whatever the threat may be. And give me 1 sec.
John, where you going? Oh, I got to seduce a gator man.
Again. Again,
And,
like last night.
Of course, when the person that's following you finally reveals themselves, they just kind of stroll up towards Blaze and just goes like, "Well, hi again, handsome."
Oh.
And you see that it's the bandit leader, Afaf, that you had some intimate times with before.
Yeah,
And-
sorry. We're kind of in a bit of a hurry.
She looks around and goes, "Yeah, I heard. A freaking talking bird came and told me that. Can you believe that?"
Yes.
Yes, I can believe it.
Stranger things have happened.
She
Today.
says, anyways, whoever was on the other line for that bird decided to beg me and my boys to give some information to you boys for help. So here I am. Ain't I generous?
Much obliged.
What's the
Appreciate it.
help?
She tilts her head and goes, few of my boys are connected to this whole thing that you just heard about. Something about some kind of feaster party or something. I don't know, but a few of my boys noticed that someone's crew that they've never seen before decided to roll up on the western part of town in the market district. There's an abandoned warehouse there, but there's some guards posted to keep anyone from coming in. Now, that's not strange. I don't know what is, but I think me and my boys can get you through just fine.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
What's the price? Because I know you're not. Because I'm sure you're accepting some sort of compensation.
Maybe
just-
she wants more of you, baby cakes.
He just gives a sly smile at you, Blaze, and goes, and she holds her ass like,
Gustav nudges
Another
Blaze's hip with his elbow.
another date wouldn't hurt, handsome.
Why don't y'all have the date right now? I'm sure the The host of the house will give you a room.
Plenty of
Uh,
meat too.
I don't really think it would
A
be
fox just,
advisable.
doesn't have to be
here.
right now, but sometime before the festivities end would be nice.
An IOUD.
She looks at you and just goes, "I dress up in something nice. You dress up in something nice."
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, you could do a lot worse than me, darling. Be grateful.
Oh, trust me. At least I'm not. At least I didn't have. At least I didn't swap saliva with a certain someone here.
Listen, I could kill you in your sleep.
Jess just kind of looks confused and asks why wait till he's asleep.
It's a lot easier to kill someone when they're asleep.
Because otherwise she'd be Saurus in the morning. Ah.
Bro.
Jess just kind of sagely nods in agreement.
But yeah, Afaf leads you guys out of the mansion. And you guys can go ahead and just move yourselves out of the mansion at this point, just to save some time.
There ain't nothing like valuable gold-wise here, is there?
I mean, you can look around if you want.
Gustav snags a potato on his way out.
Well, I won't lie and say I wasn't.
Peter might have something, wouldn't he? I forgot to check him.
You forgot to check who?
I forgot to check the gator to see if he had anything valuable.
He was still alive. I don't think he would allow you to frisk him after that.
Jessica's gonna grab some of the pork meat off the table and just stuff it in his pack
Yeah, you can
and chase after Gustav.
you can add food, like a armful of food into your inventory.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here before my taste buds die.
Need some water to wash it out.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
If you said it tasted good, you'd be in denial.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Okay. As you guys are leaving the mansion, you see that Sorum still feels a little bit uneasy about all this. He's still a little bit licking his wounds from the previous fight, but it looks like he's quite uncomfortable.
Are you okay, Storm?
He likes you. He's just too
What?
He said he likes you.
You're still
Wait,
proud of
what?
everything.
My word, you two are both oblivious to each other.
Sorum just looks at you and just goes, "Pay them no mind, my lady. I'm just doing my job."
All right. Okay. If
Shut
there's
up.
something wrong, you can tell me, right?
He just gives you a smile and just says, "Always."
Okay.
I've heard of dramatic irony, but this is ridiculous.
So after he said that, though, immediately, almost in an instant, everything blurs in slow motion, as you feel yourself being pushed back all of a sudden, Mori,
Oh.
and Sorum is diving in front of you and pushing you back, and in your place, some kind of arrow flies into his back.
Ooh.
No.
He falls right over with a grunt, and you see the arrow its effects from the point of hitting him on the back. It seems like some dark veins are coming out of it.
Oh no, 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 no. This is not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good.
Gooseoff looks around and tries to find the source of the arrow. Perception, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perception point.
Nice. You look around to look at the source of where the arrow was, and you do manage to catch. It was a quick glance, but here, where's my freaking? There you are.
Handouts.
Yeah.
Oh.
He moves fast, the assailant does, but you see that by the time you notice him, he's already gone. It looks like he used Misty Step and like turned into mist and ran away.
Noticing a pattern here.
Are you okay?
Sorum, by this point, he when you say that, he just goes away from you and rolls away and says, "Don't touch me. Stay away." And the arrow's dark veins start to spread out over him more, and eventually you see that his skin hardens to the point where his skin is starting to turn to stone.
No, 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 no.
And
I'm petrified.
in this panic, even as all this is happening, he's still keeping away from you as much as possible in an attempt to keep it from affecting you. And eventually he turns into complete stone on the ground.
Oh shit.
Damn. Like, just doesn't know what to say. He just kind of stares dumbfounded at what just happened.
And that's where we're going to end the session for now.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No. Oh man.
That is fucked.
Yeah. You asshole.
I mean, he is Monokuma. So.
And Sorum has left your party.
No.
Wonder what's going to happen next.
Whoever's responsible is going to die 1,000 deaths.
And Gooseoff is still wearing his mask.
It's fun.
But yes,
I can't wait to watch the replay.
I'm going to put this over him because that boy has turned to stone.
You're such an asshole, Max.
Oh. Poor
One of his-
Sorum.
One of his favorite series is Danganronpa. You should have seen this coming.
And that's where we're going to end the session for now.
Oh,
Okay. Fuck.
Okay. So let's schedule next session, people. When are you free?
Let me see here.
no. I gotta check. I know I have Otakon at the end of the month. Let me double check those dates.
If that
Monday,
goes-
I'm going to be unavailable because I have to go to Pittsburgh
Okay.
for an appointment. But
I
anytime
know.
else, I'm good.
Otakon goes from the 28th to the 1st, so not that weekend.
My schedule's pretty flexible, so I'm a wild card. I can pretty much make any.
Yeah.
We could do
Let me
August
see.
8th.
The 8th should be fine for me.
I don't
August 8th is kind of a bit far away. Is that the only time you're available, Blaze, or?
Well, it's not the only time I'm available, but I'm not sure if anyone's available for like the 17th or anything like that, because I'm available next Sunday certainly.
I will be available.
How about the
Yeah.
24th?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good the 17th or the 24th.
Okay, July 24th then, same time.
Works for me.
Okie doke.
Okie dokie. I shall make myself a reminder.
Alright.
Mori just watching him turn to stone before her eyes.
Yeah,
No.
that's going to affect her really badly.
Or Maury.
No, he's like her moral compass, so she might do a lot more
Yeah, I feel like Blaze is gonna be the only voice of reason.
well, like he cut off that lizard Ken's dude's arm because she was going to kill him if he kept persisting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, Blaze has a similar sort of code of ethics since he has knight background, so he can at least try and fill in that role unless we find something that can reverse flesh to stone.
I can also just say, by the way, this shit happened right after you guys tried telling her that he liked him or he liked her. I didn't plan for that, so you guys made it 10 times sadder.
He's so mean.
Yeah, you guys are mean.
I didn't tell you
even-
to tell her that.
I
We
didn't.
didn't know he was gonna get turned to stone.
Yeah.
If
I
it
mean,
helps you eat the guy that did it.
It was just based on us, making
You know,
calls on
perception.
him. Yeah, it's like he's
Wonder-
making it obvious that he likes you.
He's not very subtle.
Can I just say that there are not enough dinosaurs in D&D?
No, they're not.
You could always
And that,
homebrew.
and that makes me very sad.
You could always homebrew some. But I think
Oh,
the
that
thing with dinosaurs is it gets hard to balance when we get to the bigger boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Because like, I'm gonna have to make this fair if you're gonna be able to turn into a T-Rex at one point.
Right. I could settle for a Gorgosaurus.
Yeah, I don't know my dinosaurs well enough to know what
It's
what
like a
that-
smaller T-Rex.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
Yeah, Max isn't into dinosaurs. He has other
Yeah.
interests.
This session will go down in history as the one that creeps me the fuck out with the Allosaurus that kept coming back though. Like a ghost in the system.
A ghost in the shell.
Yes.
Oh.
Ghost dinosaur. It just refused to die.
Alright, see you guys later.
See ya.
Good
You guys-
night.
You guys did great. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.
Thank
That's it.
you. Good night.
Thank you.